What's up everyone, this is Retro1022 here. So, Bungie have finally addressed news regarding PvP. Now, it's been in silence for quite a while. A lot of people have missed PvP, including myself. There's been no really good news about it. And we're all getting very frustrated of the 3 peaking, the continuous cycle of the same maps, no new modes, Trials of Osiris being as toxic as it always is. So Bungie has finally addressed on Twitter news about PvP. If you want to read the whole article yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to read it yourself. But today I'm just going to read you out what Joe Blackburn has stated. So he's mentioned that ahead of the showcase this month, I wanted to take a little time and talk about Destiny PvP. Competitive modes are part of what make this game special. I can't imagine a version of Destiny 2 that doesn't involve getting a sweet new gun and taking it for a spin in the Crucible. I agree with them there 100%, you know. Every time I get this new palindrome or I get a roll with Killing Wing rangefinder, oh yes, good roll, I want to take it into PvP. But you get shat on by all these meta weapons and all these players. So there's really no time for you to take it in and practice it and get good with it. This year, the team has spent a lot of our future facing efforts on plussing up the current Crucible experience. You've seen some of this already in stasis balancing, reputation updates, and shifting weapon metas. That is true, we've had a lot of stasis updates, but not too many. Next season, you'll continue to see this effort with not only changes to 3 peaking, but what also the team has been planning for the rebound for Trials of Osiris. And it gives you the date, the 24th of August. Will give you more information about that. So that just basically means in Trials of Osiris you can no longer emote, or you can no longer pull out your sword, which I think is a really good thing, you know. We've got to keep our foot on the gas when it comes to revitalising PvP pursuits and keeping gameplay meta fresh. This isn't something we'll ever be done with, but we know we have room to grow when it comes to new maps and new modes. That is what I want to hear. You know, I want new maps and new modes. I don't mind if they bring back a couple of old maps in D1 or vaulted maps. I don't mind if they bring back a couple, but we want some new maps, you know. I would love for them to bring new maps or old maps. Cough, Widow's Court. Joking. Thieves' Den is what I want. Widow's Court's already in the game. Thieves' Den is what I meant, sorry. Thieves' Den's my favourite map ever made, so if they brought back Thieves' Den, I would love them. The first half of 2021 we've been working on the foundation, but now we're spinning up teams on new maps and modes. We believe in this investment, but it's going to take some time before you start seeing results in game. The ultimate goal here is consistency. If you play PvP, the team wants you to understand that you'll be getting new maps and modes every year, and that the cadence of those coming out feels predictable. But in order to get predictable, we need to open the faucet again. New maps take time to get right, so the open faucet for Season 16, the team is working on porting 2 vaulted Destiny 2 maps to be compatible with our engine updates. When we upgrade our engine with Beyond Light, it means we had to hand port all our Destiny 2 maps on modes. So while it may seem from the outside we're just pushing a button, there's significant lifts from the team to get more of this content back in rotation. After reprise maps in Season 16, Season 17 will come with a brand new map. That's ages away though, that's like Witch Queen. There are a bunch of new environments in Destiny 2 and we're excited to start bringing them into the Crucible. Finally, after those 3 maps are added to the rotation in 16 and 17, we will be remastering a Destiny 1 map and bringing it to Destiny 2 for the first time in Season 18. I hope that is Thieves' Den. All this effort is going to be done in parallel with the team looking to fund the far future with a predictable roadmap of maps and in Lightfall and beyond. But maps are just part of the recipe here. We also need to support new modes. There are 3 main efforts going to be behind the scenes here. First, the team is investigating getting Rift into Destiny 2 next year. Rift is my favourite game mode. I'm well excited that they're going to bring it back, because a lot of people actually miss Rift. It's been too long since we've dunked on some Guardians. The Destiny sandbox has sped up in Destiny 2, so right now the team is validating that mode still holds up with our new gameplay. Second, the team is working to bring multiple brand new modes for 2022. We aren't quite ready to spoil these yet, but we're excited to offer new twists and rules the way you can make Shaxx proud. Finally, after the settled on the Trials update in Season 15, we want to look at what other broad systems improvements the PvP ecosystem needs. We want to provide something on the scale of this Trials rework to the players every year. So this tweet thread has turned into a tweet novel, but I want to make sure we shed some light to what's going over behind the scenes here. Overall, we're still very interested in growing the amount of Destiny we make every year. One way to hold me accountable by looking at our careers page. We're looking for an environment artist, gameplay designers. These are just basically jobs that they want, job hiring that they want to make Destiny 2 maps. Then he finished off by saying, it's always risky to talk about what's in the oven, as dates and specifics might change. But it's been a while since we've talked PvP, and we want players to know we're working on content for all those Guardians who like to spend time with Shaxx and the Red Jacks. What do you think about it? I like the fact that they bring back Rift. Rift is like my favourite game mode, and if they're remastering Thieves, then, you know, I'll play a lot more. But I hope a lot of people get excited about this because, you know, it's finally some news for PvP. Yeah, that's basically all he said. I'll just put the link. I'll just send the link out. It's on Twitter if you want to read it. I basically just read it to you. But if they bring back Rift, man, like, a lot of people are going to be excited for that because Rift is like the only capture the flag style thing they've got. It's basically the PvP news, isn't it? Yeah, that's basically PvP, so we won't get any new things until like next year and the year after. So I think the Witch Queen is when the Witch Queen comes out. I think that's when we're going to get a lot more PvP news. That's really about it.